Hey guys, sorry I've been gone for so long. You don't know what I've been through. It's just been so weird having not very many videos up every week. So we're going to start this week off with breeding part 5 and 6. So this video will be on making a laying box and making an incubator box. It'll also include how to set up your incubator box and all that. So let's get started. So anyway, here is a normal laying box that you'd find the professionals using. They just use a 6-quart shoebox tub. You just cut a little hole or corner into it, and it'll be good. The hole should be able to fit at least 2 snakes through it at the same time. Mine is a little bit bigger, so it takes about maybe 1/10 of the top. And then this should also be able to hold 2 snakes in it. It's a 6-quart, and a 6-quart works really well. So, laying box substrates, and sorry, I'm trying to get this done quick, so I'm not going to talk as much. I'm just going to talk about the information. So get out your pencil and pen and some paper. The substrates for a laying box could be damp paper towel. If you use damp paper towel, you're going to have to change it often, which is what I use, and I'm stealing this laying box from Starch's cage. You can also use sphagnum moss, which is like a moss that you can get from your garden store. You can also use vermiculite, which I'll show you in a minute. That's a little bit more messy, and it gets all over the snakes. But it does work if you can't find sphagnum moss or you can't afford paper towel, which most people can. But anyway, the laying box is really simple. You take a normal shoe box. You throw some stuff in here. You need to put it on the warm side. Starch's is actually under his dry hide box, but he likes to be in his dry hide box more, so I put it over there. So you're just going to need to put this under, poke a couple holes. This one doesn't have very many holes, but poke a couple holes. Throw some substrate in here, including vermiculite or sphagnum moss, and or damp paper towel. Put it under the lamp. Make sure it's damp every single day. Check for eggs, and there will be your laying box. Now, the snakes like to go in the laying box, and when they get ready for their pre-egg shed or something like that, forgot the word, they will go in here. It does really good for a shed box too, so if you ever have problems shedding, Coda had a really hard time shedding, my fault. So I put her in a bucket like this, and she shed the next night. And so this will be good for shedding too. So if you ever have problems shedding, you can also use the laying box type thing with a corner cut in it too. Alright, so here I have perlite, which actually cost me like $3 less than the vermiculite. And I never actually used the vermiculite because I didn't know if it was non-toxic, but I still have it. Okay, so perlite, it looks like white little beads. Hang on. Let me get this open. Sorry, it's connected to my hand. It just has little white beads. Sometimes it has a red bead or two. But you always want to look for non-toxic, okay, for your snakes, because non-toxic means it won't kill them. So non-toxic is the best. This is what I use if you see hatch right at Petco, PetSmart if you live in the U.S. That works too. I think it's vermiculite though. You can also get this at your garden store. Vermiculite, this doesn't say if it's non-toxic or not, so I didn't use it because I didn't know if it had fertilizer in it. If it has fertilizer, it will kill the eggs. So vermiculite kind of looks like it feels like popcorn, but it's good. Most people use vermiculite, but I use perlite. But the reason why I didn't use it is these little dirt chunks that might have fertilizer in them. But those are the 2 things you can use for your incubator substrates. So for the incubator box, these are salad containers that I've been collecting. This one actually I put perlite in a while ago trying to shoot this same video. But that was a long time ago before I even started the breeding series. Here it is. It's this organic mix, and it's just a little plastic box, kind of flimsy, but it'll work. This is a taco bowl, I think. Yeah, corn tacos. And this is what I used last time. These are probably going to be for my leopard gecko eggs because they're a bit bigger and leopard geckos have more eggs. And some people poke holes in their incubator box like this. This isn't actually an incubator box that I would use, but you can use it. I wouldn't recommend putting like tens of thousands of holes in it, because that will dry out the eggs, and you'll have to keep making sure it's humid every single day. So if you poke maybe 1 or 2 holes in it, that'll do good, and you won't have to fill it up as much. So for this, I've heard that leopard geckos, you have to follow a certain rule, but since we're covering corns in this video, there's no rule, and so I'll show you how to put it in the incubator. I didn't really mean incubator. My sister came in, and I just cut the video by just saying something. So instead of putting them in the incubator, I'll cover that in another video. We're going to put the perlite or vermiculite in here. Actually, some people actually do a mix of perlite and vermiculite. I use plain perlite. Some people use plain vermiculite. It doesn't matter. It's your choice. Whatever you can find easiest, it's totally up to you. Since I don't have a filmer, I'm going to be using this shoebox, but I'm going to show you. You're just going to want to put it into the box like this. I hope you guys can see that. Hang on. And you're just going to want to pour some into what you want. You don't want probably around that much. Hang on. Sorry. About that much for corns. Some leopard gecko eggs need more, but incubator box should be about that deep. Make sure it's nice and damp before you even think about putting it into the incubator. I'm not going to dampen it because I'd just waste a whole bunch of perlite. That's a lot of money. It's expensive. Well, not that expensive, but I don't have any money right now. So you're going to want to dampen it. For corns, there's no rule. It's just what you think. Don't make it too wet. Don't make it too damp. But a good trick is to put a paper towel over it. Fill the paper towel if it's nice and damp in the middle between dry and wet. It's perfect. Then you can put the eggs in. You can leave that paper towel over it, but it's going to kind of get in the way. But it really doesn't matter. So this is how you set up a incubator box. And if you have any more questions, please comment to me because I answer all questions. Also, I recommend getting a book, researching online. This will not do you good just watching this. You need to go do some research on your own. And a lot of people have been asking me if I skate. Yes, I do. I can do a couple tricks, kickflip, ollie, I can almost do a pop shove it, almost do a 180. But yes, I do, but I'm not going to do any videos because I'm not that good. But anyway, this is breeding video 5 and 6, and see you guys. Peace out. And remember, don't put the eggs in the incubator unless you've already pre-made this awesome